Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick.
My name is Chris, and Nick, what have we got in store today?
Well, today we're taking another cheeky look at XRP, and this time an article that has been published on the Daily Huddle here, basically talking about a $2 XRP just around the corner. You can almost taste it,
Wow.
Chris. You can taste that sweet $2 XRP once again. So we're going to have a look at that and see what's going on. We'll have a look at the markets, see what's happened in the markets for the last 24 hours, have a look at the XRP to USD chart and dive into this article. I think it's going to be a pretty good one. We're hoping everyone is feeling fantastic after the latest kind of like spike up with XRP, and hopefully this will add a little bit more fuel to the fire. So as always, guys, if you find this useful and informative, go ahead and smash that like button for Chris. He really does appreciate it. And as always, if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all of the videos and live streams that we do here on the Cheeky Crypto channel. Right, Chris, shall we dump over to the markets, see what's happened in the last 24 hours, and then dive into XRP and everything that's going on about this $2?
Yeah, I love this project, Nick. Let's get straight into it.
Fantastic. Right, so here we are on the coin market cap, and what we can see is $542 billion in the entire crypto space, significantly increasing from a mere few days ago. And now, obviously, this is pretty much the same kind of level. We've been a bit of turbulence up and down today. We've seen this as low as 520, and now we're back up to 542. So we'll put that down to a bit of day trading, etc. Kind of, people with weak hands liquidating some bags a bit early. But nonetheless, the money comes back incredibly fast. We can see Bitcoin's dominance here is at 63.5%, so it slipped a little bit. And we can see here that Bitcoin is slightly down here at 0.16. Ethereum is up 5.9, XRP 13.7. So this has just slipped within the last sort of 20 minutes or so. This was actually at 48 cents, but we've just a little bit dropped down a little bit there. But 13.7 isn't a bad effort either. So Link is at negative 1.2, Polkadot's negative 0.1. 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 smashing it currently as well, Chris. 20% up for the day. We have Stellar at up 5.9, VeChain up 3.1, Algorand 0.1 down, and yet Ren here is at 2.6 up. 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 down 1%, RSR down 4.8%, Hedera up 3.4%, Matic up 3.6%. And then we've got SingularityNet down 7.4%, Fetch AI 1.8%, Solve 0.9%, Harmony 4.9%, Polymath 1.7%, and V4 0.9%. Okay, so that's the 24-hour movements, but the 7 days looking pretty good too, though, so we can't ignore the 7-day green line. So Bitcoin 17% up for the 7 days, Ethereum 28%, XRP a whopping 74.5%. So good movements there. Chainlink 24, Polkadot 28, Cardano 50%. Man, I made my purchasing just on time. If I couldn't timed it better, I don't think. I would have missed some significant gains there. Stellar at 36%, VeChain at 31%, Algorand 21%, Ren 17%, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 15%, RSR 51%, Matic 20%, Singularity 21%, Fetch 35%, and One Harmony 11%. So the majority of the projects that we're watching, Chris, are double-digit growth for the 7 days just gone. So really, really positive movements in the markets. And if we click into XRP, because this is what we're talking about today, we can see that it's currently trading at 46.59 cents, 13.8% on the day. So current market cap 21.1 billion USD. Volume in trading is 19.8 billion. Circulating supply hasn't changed at 45.3 billion, with 99.9 billion total supply. Maximum supply being the 100 billion that we know about. The chart's looking pretty good. We can see this little spike recently here. Obviously, it's barely even noticeable in comparison to what happened in 2017 and 18. So let's not get too excited. Let's take the emotions out of this and take it for what it is. We are getting an early start to a flare drop spark kind of snapshot thing. And, the hype around Bitcoin is causing all boats to rise with the tide. So there's significant movements happening, but this is just the beginning. Brace yourself, guys. We're going to have a fantastic 2021. And now if we come down here, just to recap, the all-time high for XRP is $3.84, and that was achieved on the 4th of January 2018. Okay, and if we have a look at the charts, so this is the Fibonacci retracement that we can see here. This was from the low of July and the high of August. Okay, and obviously I drew all of the various different points in here as we were progressing through September, October, and November, and then all of a sudden, boom, we broke through this resistance line. And it just kept going. It just kept going and just kept going. And now we are right here on that 26-cent level, right? I put in a red line here. This target is the 55-cent level that we want to breach and close above it. So if we can close above that 55 cents, we are going to see some significant movements upwards, at least in my opinion, okay? So I'm pretty confident in everything that we're seeing in terms of XRP at the moment. And as are a lot of other analysts. We kind of broke past that 33 cent, right? So this kind of level here. And then once that happened, straight up we went, right? Up to this level of 40s, in the 40s. So it's really good, to kind of understand where these kind of major levels of resistance are. And I've drew in that red line to kind of help indicate where that roughly is. Okay, so if we just scroll out, we can see the bigger picture here for what we're actually trying to achieve. And if I just shoot this back down and try to collapse that, right? So we can see, we are a tiny little speck in comparison to what we're trying to target, which is that all-time high way, way, way up there. Okay, so still got significant movement to go, but we are making strides in getting there. We are in the realm of 2019, okay, of June. So, June, July, August area of 2019, we're going to pierce that. So those are the resistance that we're currently meeting, but we're going to pierce through that and progress forward. So, Chris, shall we take a look at this article and see what they're talking about in terms of $2 on the horizon?
Yeah, let's do it, Nick.
Fantastic. So this is the article. So is XRP heading to $2? Question mark. A crypto analyst traces path ahead for the fourth largest crypto asset. Now, correction on that, it's now the third largest crypto asset. It has reclaimed that third position, so I think they really need to not assume these things considering everything that's happening here. It is not fourth anymore, it is third. Okay, so if we continue moving down, let's see what they're talking about. So a popular crypto analyst is tracing XRP's next move after its big weekend breakout. So basically, he tells his 85,000 followers on Twitter that XRP has a long road ahead before it can come close to $2, which some analysts have predicted could happen in the next extended bull cycle. Now, 85,000 followers isn't a lot, but I do like the way they kind of hype that up. And yes, it's a long road, but I think it's going to happen much faster than they might be alluding to. So let's see what they're talking about. So before traders should expect such massive moves for the third largest cryptocurrency, XRP has to first prove it can turn resistance at the 30-cent mark. Yes, we smashed past that. So straight away, these guys are a bit they're a bit behind, and this was posted yesterday. They should have been better prepared. But nonetheless, let's continue. He notes that XRP rises to its current price of 43 cents, mark the digital asset's first higher high since the bear market began in early 2018. Okay, so what you want to see and what you often see with XRP is a sharp run-up and correction. Sharp run-up correction. That's why I'm getting a little bit cautious over on the moves of XRP at this point. You generally want to see it regain the previous support. So we broke through and now we want to see this support resistance flip at 30 cents occur. Okay, so basically he's saying he wants it to drop down to 30 cents to test that level. Whereas I think if it doesn't even get anywhere near 30 cents, that's also proving the fact that it is now relevant to the scenario. But if XRP is able to cement a new level of support, then he pretty believes that investors should look to rally to the 55 cent mark early next year. I don't think he understands what's actually happening yet. So I think this guy really needs to pay more attention. Do you think that, Chris? Because if he's saying 55 cent next year, I don't think he understands a single thing that's happening with Flare and Spark.
No, I don't either, to be honest. But
it is what it is, and that's why we go through some of this stuff, guys, to kind of steer you in the right direction and not believe some of what these haters talk about. I'm going to believe he's not a big XRP fan if this is the way he is writing, but we'll continue nonetheless. If we flip that, then we can make another higher low, and we are going to target a new higher high in the next quarter. I'm expecting the happy altcoin season to occur between January and March or April. The next upward run will probably take up XRP towards the next resistance zone of 55 cents or 65 cents. Okay, so as I was hinting on my chart here, this is the level that we're targeting. And what he is suggesting happens is, if I scroll all the way back in here, we'll pick up this little line. I'll stand that back out a little bit. He is suggesting that we basically pull back down to this red level, okay, this 30 cent level from our current position up here. So he wants to see, and this is just the insanity of it, he wants to see this come all the way down, test this level, bounce off of it and come back up and then breach this, right? So that's what he wants to see, in that way to kind of affirm that this is now support. Well, in my opinion, we don't have to come all the way down here. All we need to do is breach 55 cents, because then 55 cents is your support, not your 30 cent, right? So I am predicting, and you can call me on this if it doesn't happen, but I'm predicting that what we see will be maybe a little bit of turbulence in a sideways motion here, and then potentially breaching through this section. Once we breach the 55 cent, I think we're going to just shoot right the way up and get close to probably 95 cents, something like that. I think once we kind of get to that level, there'll be some more resistance to kind of break through. But I think it's coming, guys. I can't, in my mind, see that everything that's happening with Spark, Flare, etc., that we won't pierce 55 cent. I think that's a very unrealistic thing to say. There's too many people who will want to capitalize in on acquiring Spark token for it not to go past those levels. The question in my mind is whether or not we'll go higher than 150. I personally think that this thing has legs to go all the way past an all-time high. But that being said, it might just kind of get to the $2 and then kind of peter back down. But one thing I am certain of is that we will see higher than $1 before that snapshot happens, Chris. What's your thoughts?
Well, before the 12th of December, I'm expecting an all-time high. And I've said this for a while now. Excuse me, sorry, still unwell. Yeah, I've been expecting this for some time now. Look, if it doesn't happen, I'll be surprised. But, I know what I hold. So, and we're not in it for the short term. So even if it does get to an all-time high, and when I say all-time high, it might only be $4. But, but if it gets there, am I liquidating? No, I'm not.
Exactly. We are much longer term players than that, not aiming to liquidate. Now, the only exception to that is I bought a separate bag of XRP with the intention of capitalizing in on the Spark, as in I wanted more Spark tokens, right? And if the price is right, I might liquidate that bag to invest it into some different crypto asset. If the price isn't right, I'm just going to have a bigger bag of XRP, and I'm okay with that. So, ultimately, whatever happens, we're going to be okay with it. We're happy with it. But I am confident that we are going to see much higher than what this analyst in this article is indicating. I think it's a bit nonsense to think that you're going to basically immediately retrace all the way back down to where you were in order just to test a level, considering the amount of money that's coming in here at the minute. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to pierce that 55 cent level. I think we're going to go way up there into the high 90s. And then I think we're going to see maybe a bit of sideways action before piercing past the dollar and really shooting up to potentially a new all-time high, as Chris is indicating. So really exciting times for XRP, guys. I couldn't be more bullish on this project, and I've been gearing up for this for months. So I am watching it like a hawk, guys. Right, Chris, anything else you want to talk about XRP related?
No, just, let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. I mean, that really helps push out the content, as well as giving us a good thumbs up.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really does appreciate it. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all of the videos and live streams that you see here on the Cheeky Crypto channel. And with that said, we hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Yeah, take care, everyone.